Welcome, everyone, to the Back Wednesday podcast. I am Lance Falitongo,
And I'm Sepha M.
and this is a nostalgic podcast conversation about the holidays.
Let's get it.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
My favorite time of year. You know, I just be excited for the food, honestly.
Bro, the food is one of the best parts. I know it's like the spirits of the holidays coming together as a family, but it's coming together with your best dish and putting it on the table and seeing which one empties out first.
You know how you can tell that that's just a lie? Because we like if you a Samoan household, you see your family damn near every day. Guess what? It don't be that fun. Yeah. But when you see your family and they bring in a pot of chicken or they bring in a pot of rice or something, you have a lot of fun after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the holidays definitely. I get excited over the food. Yeah, man. But how about you? My bad.
Yeah, the food is definitely a big showcase item during the holidays and when families get together. But I think getting together with family that you may not see every day, like seeing those cousins and stuff, your aunties and uncles that you don't get to usually see coming around for whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, in this holiday season, or if it's even other holidays, Easter, freaking New Year's Eve, Halloween. It usually brings people together for a celebration of the time. So I know a lot of people are going to be traveling and heading back home for Thanksgiving this month at the end of the month. So definitely wanted to tap into some of those nostalgic like gatherings as a kid.
Yeah.
And like some of those really good times and how we can kind of duplicate it for nowadays.
For you, Halloween just passed. Me personally, we just handed out candy. We got like around 50 people knocking on the door.
Nice.
We live in a complex, so there's a lot of kids around here. So we had like 50 people ish. How about you as a parent? How was Halloween this year?
Halloween was great. It was our first time dressing up our 1.5-year-old to go out. She could not say trick or treat. I was just trying to like get her. We were doing practice drills like trick or treat, and she was like Halloween. And I was like, no,
hey,
trick or treat. You gotta
that'll
say
work.
Trick or treat. Yeah. She was like, she would just go up to doors, and say either just look at people, stare them in the face. We had her in like an Elmo costume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we met with some of Sammy's friends down there in the Salem area, and they had like a little neighborhood. So we just went door to door with them. Their 3 boys were all dressed as Spider-Man.
All of them?
All 3 of them. So they did the Spider-Man
meme. The meme. Oh, that's hard. Bro, that's so hard.
I helped produce the photo shoot for that picture. It was hell funny.
I bet you the dad was like, oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna dress myself.
Yeah, it was definitely the dad. Kevin was like, all the boys are gonna be Spider-Man. What are you guys gonna be?
And as a kid, you're not gonna debate that. Like, especially I feel like sibling rivalry, like especially in this day and age, or not this day and age, but at that point, I feel for parents because if you got 3 boys and you have to or they have to choose their costumes, and kids, we're very like waver, like it's just like
right.
One day we're this way, we're very fickle. And I could just see 3 boys looking at each other, Hulk, Thor, and Spider-Man, and then one says, "Oh, I wanted to be Spider-Man, or oh, dang, Thor looks so cool, he got a hammer." Like I could see it. So that's a really good
but hey, you guys are all the same.
Yeah,
actually, you really are all the same. Pointing at each other like, "Are you me? Are you me?"
Like that's smart. And shout out to that dad is a smart one.
Shout out to Kevin. That was dope. And then they kind of knew the area. The kids knew the area and how trick or treating worked. So it was three red suit Spider-Mans and one red Elmo, like chasing after them.
Hey, y'all was just flamed up for the Halloween. Yeah,
it was crazy. Dark. It was dark. Sometimes we would walk up to the houses and people would open the door, and Elmo's first time, she would like try to walk in the house. She's like, "Oh, nice," and just try to freaking walk into people's house. I was like,
do you have a favorite Halloween costume from your past? Did you dress up?
ooh, I was a Big Bird.
This year?
Kind of. Yeah. This year I was.
Oh, y'all did the
We
family
were
thing?
Sesame Street. Yeah.
Oh snap!
So we had Nora as Elmo, and then Sammy had these Cookie Monster overalls, and then I had
Okay.
It wasn't like a full Big Bird suit. Forrest gave me shit for it's like this bootleg Big Bird. I had a Big Bird headband with like the bird head on top, and then I wore a yellow hoodie inside out, yellow solid hoodie, and then
hoodie.
yellow Air Forces.
Oh, okay. So you was the fly. You was fly Big Bird. You was the Big Bird that could fly.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite costume from your past?
Man, I can't even think of like going hard on Halloween and dressing up as a kid. I think that's like a newer thing for me. Yeah, like I mean, I'm sure as a kid growing up in Carson and going trick or treating with my cousins and stuff around the neighborhood, I would like just put on a superhero mask and maybe like try to get a superhero costume or like one of the homemade ghost things or like a zombie face paint. But none of them really stick out as like a super favorite one that like maybe I made or was really proud of. I do like the Sesame Street ensemble that we did as a family, and I feel like I'm a sucker for family costumes, like or like even
this guy,
dad of the
year, dad of the year, husband of the year, look at the partner of the year. This guy.
Yeah, those are fun when you have someone else that's like, oh, there's another level to this costume. Yeah, see,
that's crazy. So all y'all had like is you guys and the Spider-Man, like you guys were all very in sync.
Yeah. But the Spider-Man parents weren't dressed in costume, right? Because they were just trying to corral their kids. So I was like, oh, we don't have to dress up. We can just be the parents that let the kids do it.
Not the first one. Not the first one.
Yeah.
You got to participate in the first one.
It was definitely fun. We gave her a little bit of candy the next day. She knocked out on the way home, but yeah, it was definitely a good Halloween. As far as favorite costumes, do you have one that you can remember?
Probably being a Power Ranger. I was
ooh, nice.
I was the White Ninja Ranger.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was a white Ninja Ranger. You remember from the movies? Remember
was it the tiger or something? The
white
like one.
The white tiger, yeah, something like that. But I was the ninja form from the movie where it was like I don't know. Oh, well, it probably is culturally insensitive now, but
oh, like the face
with
wrap,
the bandana, with the bandana. I had all of that. I remember that. I remember that like very vividly, and I remember not wanting to take it off, and like I wanted to wear it everywhere. Yeah, they should have dressed me in that for White Sunday. That would have been popping.
Oh
yeah, thank you, Lord.
And Jesus said, it's resurrection time.
Yo, dude. In the words of Marcus, you're the only one that's going there. Oh man. So we wanted to talk about holidays because Halloween just finished. We got Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas shortly after, then New Year's. I remember in school, this was like my favorite time of year because we had so many days off. Then they shortened Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving used to be like, I think it used to be the whole week, and then we just got Thursday and Friday off.
The whole week?
Yeah, bro. Like, maybe I'm tripping, but I felt like it was a whole week. Like I was getting prepared for Thanksgiving.
I think Thanksgiving has always been a short week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for me. But then there was the Christmas break.
Yeah.
Oh man, Christmas break was crazy. You take like 2 weeks off of school, freaking go somewhere warm, get sent somewhere else. Like
go somewhere warm. Look at this guy speaking from privilege. I was in Sacramento. I was stuck in Sacramento under a blanket.
Yo, freaking I got sent when I got sent to American Samoa to live with my uncle, I think the first 2 or 3 Christmas breaks, I would fly back up to California to see my mom and dad, my sister's brother.
Wait, you was the only one that was in Samoa? Like your whole family was. You was the only. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Let's dive into this.
All right.
So your whole family still lived in California, and they shipped you to. What did you do?
They thought I was gonna be a gangster, so they were like, "We got to get you out of California, pronto, Pyru. Get down there."
Wait, was Little Lance banging? Hold up.
No, I wasn't doing homework. My grades were slipping. I was just trying to go to school to listen to music and be cool during nutrition. I wasn't like focusing.
Let me find out Lil Lance was Lil Bance.
Yeah, I stayed out one night, went and played video games with my cousin, went played somewhere else, played Counter-Strike. And then I got home real early in the morning, like 7, 8 o'clock. From then it was like, you're on a plane, you're going to American Samoa, get out of here.
Hey, your parents just your parents just hella good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So you just got shipped out because you was playing video games. They thought you was gangbanging on the street selling drugs.
I mean, definitely my schoolwork wasn't doing good, but yeah, it's probably for the best. I like to think that, I would have gone on and been okay, but definitely the direction I was going in wasn't. So they did what they felt they had to do. I grew up for the rest of my time in like middle school, high school in American Samoa with Samoa, Auntie Carol.
You was an outlaw. You was an outlaw.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, no, outcast. And my uncle said they used to call them outcasts, like when they get sent out to Samoa. You was an outcast? Yeah. Bro, you speak so well. I didn't know you was one of them.
No,
like one of them. Like I didn't know. Dang, that's crazy. Oh, okay. So it's starting to make sense now. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You gonna move to the only state in America that decriminalize all hard drugs. We get it. Yeah. Big Bird, Kilo. Oh my God. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, no, we're just out here working regular jobs, podcasting, having some fun. No winks. No winks. No
I got you. Don't even trip. Corleone. Don't even trip. Scarface.
When did you get sent to Samoa?
I went because I wanted to.
I made that decision.
I did make the decision. I just didn't have money to leave, so I got stuck there. All right, let's get back on this. Okay. Thanksgiving. You got some. Thanksgiving is coming up. You got some history on Thanksgiving?
Man, Thanksgiving is usually like a harvest kind of celebration, like post-harvest, cutting down everything, bringing all the foods and things together to celebrate and give thanks for the year and for the harvest season. I know a bunch of like American farmers do harvest like 4th of July weekend. So this does seem a little later, but it still is the holiday to kind of give thanks for the bounties of the work of the past year. Thanksgiving isn't just an American holiday. It predates America. Germany, I mean, Canada has their own Thanksgiving, different places in Europe. But in America, it's usually connected to that, the pilgrims coming down.
The murderers.
The pilgrims coming down and having a shared feast with the indigenous people of that area in Plymouth Rock or up there in Sure. He's just like, that's Plymouth Rock. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
Yeah,
Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving is I think I think it'd be a bigger holiday if it wasn't so close to Christmas. Honestly.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
I think Thanksgiving is like Christmas Junior. I think it's like a warm-up Christmas. That. It honestly feels like it's like Christmas with no gifts. Because Christmas that's exactly what it is. Cause like Christmas, we finna eat and we finna get gifts. Like so Thanksgiving was kind of like the precursor. It was kind of like, okay, like we're here, but we're not all the way here yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's why your Thanksgiving food has to be the fire of the entire Thanksgiving, because it's the same thing as Christmas, but Christmas has gifts.
Yeah.
Christmas has people being happier.
Yep.
People has like, oh, the will of Santa Claus and the hope of like happiness and freaking joy. And then Thanksgiving is like struggling to put together mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, a turkey, freaking collard greens.
I'm about to judge you off your answer.
Oh no.
Do you do the cranberry sauce?
I don't.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's great.
Oh, I messed that up real big one time as a kid.
What?
Apparently you're supposed to have slices of the cranberry sauce.
Yes, you are.
So my dad told me to go get the cranberry sauce. I opened up the can, and instead of shaking it out into a gelatinous cylinder and then slicing that cylinder,
mixed it up?
Bro, I took a spoon and mix it. I put it in a bowl and I brought it out to him. I was like, "Here's your cranberry jelly."
I see why. Like, what I see why they sent you to Samoa. Yeah, this kid is dumb. This kid is dumb as hell. Send him to Tutuila immediately. This kid got no damn sense. He just ruined the only can of cranberry sauce. You're not getting no cranberry sauce on the day of Thanksgiving, bro. Oh my god, yo.
Yeah.
Did your dad like it too? Like, was he?
No, he was so mad. Like his face was like, "You idiot!" And I was like, "Oh, what's wrong? Is this the wrong can?" He's like, "That's not how you do it." And I was like, "You gotta let me know before. You really gotta let me know before. Okay, I'm just a kid."
He said, "I'm gonna take this can and I'm gonna give you this paper. This is your ticket back to Samoa. You go and you never come back." Oh,
yeah. Wait, you don't like the cranberry sauce?
I've never even had it. Honestly.
Wait, what were you gonna say if I do? Like...
If you would have ate it, then I'd have been like, okay, he's feel by long either. He's
like, not like my dad.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone eat cranberry sauce in Thanksgiving, but we always had it every year. Like it was there, but nobody ever ate it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they. I don't know.
You have to like add it to the turkey or something to make it like a little sweeter or a little more like less dry.
Honestly,
turkey's dry as shit. Can I tell you about that? We don't do turkey anymore during Thanksgiving.
Wait, what?
We have fully switched away from the bandwagon and mainstream turkey.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. I wasn't going to judge you on the cranberry thing, but now I'm judging you on the no turkey thing. Like,
let me tell you what we do instead of turkey.
What do you do? It better be a steak.
Prime rib. 6 hours. 6 hour cooking of the juiciest, rarest, saltiest, crunchy, crispity outside prime rib.
Do you know who our target demographic is?
You can get cheap prime rib. It's totally doable. It's we do.
I'm not talking about price.
What?
You know, like if our targeted demographic / audience is Polynesian people, 80% of the listenership right now has gout, and you talk about prime rib. You gotta chill out, dog. That red meat don't fly, bro. You speaking from privilege.
I forgot.
Turkey is what people go with because they don't want to be nursed up all the way until Christmas time.
All right.
Look at Lance. Yeah. Look at Lance, man.
Listen. Sometimes my feet hurt, right? Sometimes my feet feel swollen. Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Do you got gout? Or
I think I do. You know,
I think.
I kind of have gout. I kind of have gout. What do you mean, kind of? Sometimes my feet hurt. I can't directly tie it to a certain food or a certain time.
You know why? Because your shoes are too tight. That's why.
It'll get like swollen and feel like gout. And everyone that has gout will tell me that sounds like gout, but people that have gout definitely know they have gout. And I'm like, it only hurts sometimes. And
nah, like, you don't have gout. You don't have gout.
What the hell?
You know what? It'll start in your toe.
Right.
In your big toe. If it don't hurt first in your big toe, it's not gout.
Dang, then what foot ailment do I have?
You got athlete fetitis.
Yo, unathlete fetitis. You need to move around a little bit more. The blood starts coagulating in your ankles because you haven't gotten up today.
You gotta elevate your legs, homie. Let's try to hop on the gout bandwagon for sympathy. You see that? Dang, that's crazy. That's so much crazy, yo. My feet hurt too. I got gout. Yo, that's belittling everyone's on that who has gout. That's belittling their journey, bro.
Hey, if you have gout, please let me know that I also have gout. One of us. One of us. One of us.
That's crazy. No turkey on Thanksgiving. I mean, I get it. Turkey is dry, but that just means the gravy got to be up to par. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't want to. Okay, yeah, I can see. Definitely the gravy can help. Is that not what the sauce is for too? What else would the cranberry sauce go on? I feel like I've seen turkey sandwiches with a cranberry sauce on it, trying to be Thanksgiving-y. I think it's for the meat.
Honestly, I'm so fat. My whole life, I thought you were supposed to throw it in your rice, like
your rice and mashed potatoes, cranberry.
Yeah, like or mashed. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Hey man, let us know. What are you supposed to do with the cranberry? Once you mix it in the can and pour it in a bowl, what are you supposed to do with the cranberry, y'all? What's supposed to happen? When your bad old kid who don't go to school, play video games all weekend. Well, he ruins the cranberry.
That was it. That was the part. He was like, "Get the hell out of here!"
Yeah,
it's like,
for real.
There's no point anymore.
mess up Thanksgiving in Carson, and all of a sudden you got Christmas in Samoa. Yeah, he's out of here. So we talking about food. Well, you mentioned prime rib. Is there any other favorites you got from Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever?
Bro, mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mashed potatoes. I could eat like a whole bowl of mashed potatoes. That's like my.
Well, obviously we know you can mush them up well because that's what you do.
Yeah. Mashed potatoes definitely are kind of like rice to me in like the tier that they are. I love mashed potatoes. I would have mashed potatoes over rice with most things if I could, but it takes forever to mash the potatoes.
Who am I doing this podcast with?
This is new perspective.
You would eat mashed potatoes with pea soup? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Right.
It don't. Anything you can eat mashed potatoes with, you can eat with rice, but not everything you eat with rice, you can't eat with mashed potatoes.
Oh, damn, that's a good point.
What was you oohing about?
That makes sense. Let's say hamburger helper. I could eat that with mashed potatoes.
Les, what is wrong with you, bro?
I don't know.
You really is an outcast.
Steak and mashed potatoes, meats and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but rice go with all of that and more.
That's true. Rice is definitely more versatile. You can whip it up and you can cook it up even more after. Mashed potatoes are like the end product of boiled potatoes.
Yeah, it's only so much you can do with it.
Rice or mashed potatoes? Somebody get on my side here, please. Anybody. You in the back. I see you, please.
Anybody who chooses mashed potatoes, get the hell out of this podcast. Get the hell out of this podcast.
What are the foods that you think of when you think of Thanksgiving and holidays, Christmas, that you have to have there?
I mean, honestly, I don't care as long as it's food.
As long as it's healthy, like 10 Little Caesars pizzas.
I'm with it. 1 year, I don't think we had turkey 1 year. I think it was just all chicken, and like people were like kind of upset about that. And I was like, "What are you talking about?
Whoa.
This soy sauce chicken is hidden. Like, give me some more rice." Like people was upset.
Some more rice.
Yeah, like I was honestly, it's whatever. Like anything with any kind of meat with any kind of any kind of chicken.
Any kind of meat you can eat.
Yo, chill out. Any kind of I ain't really tripping. I'm not too picky with it. But I do love stuffing.
Oh man, yeah.
I do love stuffing. Sure. That was a big deal to me. We needed stuffing.
How would the stuffing?
I'll take stuffing
over mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Oh, maybe. Stuffing is good. I definitely have boxes of stuffing in my pantry right now that sometimes I pull out and I just like make one and then take the pot with the handle over to the living room and eat it. Like just out of the pot.
Lance, did you have silver cap teeth growing up?
Yeah.
You giving off silver cap teeth energy right now, and I've never experienced this from you ever. Like you've always been very intelligent. You know, you're the host of Flight Night, and this podcast is showing your true colors. And I'm honest, I'm kind of scared of your true colors. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Hey, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn these different ways.
Let's just say I'm glad we're doing this remotely and not in person.
It's gonna be like, yo, what the hell are you doing, bro? Out here.
Out of all the holidays that we've seen, Christmas, New Year's, MLK, and all these holidays, do you have any favorites or favorite memories from it?
I think Christmas and just what it's supposed to be, bringing family together, being nice, and finding that Christmas spirit is something I really like and hope other people kind of use and amplify that happiness and that joy message. But I think my personal favorite is Halloween and the lead up to Halloween and the spooky music that we play around the house and the decorations we put up. The Harry Potter marathons and trick or treating
and
wait, what happened?
And the view at the clubs. You're bouncing at the clubs.
Oh man, no,
Lance,
not that part. No. Yo, Halloween as a bouncer at the club is the worst day.
Nah. The worst or the best?
No, definitely not the best.
He got to get his towel out.
No, the underage kids are trying to put on makeup and sneak into the club. The old people are drunk as shit. It's the sloppiest, busiest holiday of the nightclub industry. Like even more than New Year's.
Were you at like a popular nightclub, or was it a hole in the wall, or what?
Yeah, it was more like a high capacity nightclub. It's like 500 capacity, a couple of different rooms, different bars.
Oh, so you was getting traffic.
Yeah, yeah. And it was in a section of downtown Portland where a bunch of other clubs are. So it's within walking distance of like 6, 7, 8 other clubs. So they kind of all share that downtown area and customers. But definitely for Halloween, it's you start early because there's probably like people taking the holiday off and coming in early, and it goes late. And it's one of the drunkest days. People just don't know how to act when they're in costume. They're like a totally different person, and then they're drunk. So it's actually not fun.
I just imagine. There's a lot to look at. I just imagine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, there's in Mean Girls, there's that scene where they're like, why are you dressed up so scary? It's our slutty night. You're supposed to wear something like not that.
Shout out to Rachel McAdams.
Yo, they got shout out to Tina Fey. They got a new Mean Girls coming out. You see those?
No, I didn't. I seen it, but I didn't watch it.
I think it's
Rachel. If Rachel McAdams ain't in it, I'm not gonna watch.
Yo, for real. Yeah, not having Rachel McAdams in it is gonna get a lot of people not to watch it. But yeah, I think that's new. But yeah, Halloween at the club, not super great. Do you have a favorite holiday?
I want to say Christmas. I think like most of my favorite memories was Christmas or 4th of July.
4th of July.
4th of July was a big one. We had one big year of 4th of July at the park. All my family on my dad's side was there. We had so many, bruh. Now that I think about it, we probably left that place toe up. Like we had so many fireworks, and I know for damn sure I didn't clean nothing up. And like I had bottle rockets like this big. Like we had all kinds of fireworks, all illegals. We was throwing black cats at each other. We was burying the M1000s in the grass and blowing up the grass.
Oh damn,
bruh. So yeah, 4th of July was real fun, but Christmas to me was, I think it's a great way to end the year. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
the epitome of just family coming together. Did you have like a favorite Christmas gift? Like, do you remember like a Christmas gift that knocked your socks off?
Bro, yeah, it's probably the least planned out one that my parents did for me. But my dad came real late to a Christmas with like a brand new Game Boy. And
Okay.
this was like, I'd been asking for it, and it was super new at the time, I think.
I'm not too sure at how old you are. So was it with like the big old white with the purple controller, like
I
a
think
little
it was I think it
Game
was
Boy
like the kind
Color?
of the see-through frame or outside of the Game Boy where you
Was
can
it the
kind of
upwards or is it the Game Boy Advance?
no, it was upwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think he was dressed as Santa Claus, but my memory wants to say that he was. Like, oh wow, look at this guy coming in right at the end with the greatest present. I love this man. Uh, yeah, that one, and then getting to play it, having to share it with my cousins because everyone was like, "Oh, what game is that?" Like that. That was fun. You have a favorite gift from Christmas or any holidays?
I want to say it was the PS2. I want to
Oh,
say,
nice,
yeah, I want to
nice.
say when I got a PS2 because my parents they start doing this thing where they start like unboxing gifts and putting them in different boxes. So I didn't, yeah.
Oh,
So like
wow.
it'll be like a shoebox,
Hmm.
and then when I open it, it's like a bunch of stuff in there with a brand new PS2 game. So
Nice,
I would think it was a shoebox. Or remember them like closed box? Oh my god, yeah.
bro.
I used to. I'm gonna sound real ungrateful. I don't care. When it was a large skinny box that was super light, and I knew it was like a sweater or something, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, man, take this. I used to.
Oh, thank you.
I used to hate that. Yeah, so the PS2, I think they put it in another box, and so when I opened it, I didn't know I was getting it,
Mhm.
and but I'll be real, I was pretty spoiled, and also I was a good kid, so like it was like understood, like if you do good, if you get good grades, you'll get what you want. So
Yeah.
I like kind of understood the agreement, like all
I,
right, I
I
brought
I
it
did
all.
my part.
Yeah, like all right, it's time for you to step up to the plate. And now looking back, I'm like, hey, all right. So what's funny is every time I talk to my family now and they refer to the podcast and they refer to all these things that I'm bringing up,
Mhm.
I'm starting to realize I was the villain as a like I used to think I was the victim. And now, like with at first it was just my sister. At first, my sister would be like, "No, actually, you're evil," and I'm like, "Whatever."
That's how you
But
remember it.
then when my auntie and my mom and my dad are like chiming in, like, "No, yeah, your sister used to be playing by herself, and you just come in and pull her hair." I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm slowly realizing that I was a bad kid. And shout out my auntie Lisa, she was like, I think that's why Seth is so good now, because he was an a-hole growing up. Like he literally he was so bad. And like Seth is so good. And my little cousins, like they're tripping out because they're like, really, Seth? Like he's been nice the whole time I've been alive. But she's like, no, when Seth was a man, that
Well,
fool was.
before your time.
So so I say that to say I was very like, well, I got good grades, so I should get a PS2. So I wasn't all the way surprised,
Mhm.
but I was surprised because it was in a different box. Like it was like
They knew you were gonna get it, so they had to put it in a different box.
maybe that's how they preserve the surprise of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spirit of Christmas.
They wanted to see if you were gonna be an asshole before. Oh, what the hell is this shirt box? You smash your PlayStation into the ground.
I don't think I was that upfront about my disappointment, but I think I was just like, oh, thanks. Any next like
No, open that one all the way.
do you have a worst gift?
I'm sure I got beat up at some holiday. Maybe no. I can't remember like a worst gift. I know people would like the shirts or the socks or whatever, but then just think I'm gonna need these at some point. throw them in the pile. Yeah, I think. But even those are like I think about right now, and like I might have to get socks for somebody, like because that's like I know you're gonna be cold out here, but I know this is like a cheap, not the greatest gift in something, but I'm trying not to judge those gifts too hard now because I'm like, oh, it's a new tank tops for him. Yeah, that'd be good.
Just be real. You don't love whoever you talking about.
No.
You don't.
You just gotta check the gift off. Oh no.
You just checking boxes at this point.
Yeah, definitely money is tight this year. I don't know if that's like a real recession inflation thing or if like prices and stuff are going up. I usually don't pay as much attention to how much stuff costs because you're like, well, I've saved up enough that I should be able to get this gift, get that gift for them, this gift for them or whatever. But I might actually have to start looking at some prices. Go like do the freaking. We're gonna have to spend time on making personalized great gifts because the just buy something that's perfect for someone is not in the cards this year.
Hey, this is a super side note, and I know it sounds like I'm talking about you, but I'm talking about us when I say this. All right, I'm glad, like I'm grateful that we lived through 2008 at a time where we were like aware of what was going on. Like the market crash, the housing markets, whatever, and it was broadcasted everywhere that it's a recession, right? I'm glad that we lived through that, and everyone around us lived through that. Like when I say that, what I'm talking about, and I know when you say that, what you're talking about. And there's a whole collective group of people who are old enough, because like I feel like before 2008, like I don't know why, but I feel like it was like 1920, the Great Depression, and then 2008, and everything in between was like kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Our parents had no excuse for being broke. It was like, it's just like, hey, we're bad with our money, like But now we can be broke and bad with our money and just be like, hey man, it's a recession. Like, there's no accountability at all. It's, oh man, damn. You see these prices? Inflation is a new one. Inflation is a new one that people throw out there at times. Like, man, this inflation is killing me. I'm like, dude, you just ate McDonald's 12 days in a row. You ain't bought no groceries.
Like, wait, what? I thought you weren't talking about me specifically.
Oh, wait.
No.
It's like, yeah, man. And inflation, it's a recession. It's like, dude, you just bought your second pair of Jordans. Your kids are still wearing Skechers. What the hell's going on? What are you talking about? I just feel like the fact that we all went through the recession and we all are familiar with that term.
We can all use that term now.
We use it, and other people are like, oh yeah, it is a recession. Like we all broke, so we all huddle towards the same excuse. But it's like, bruh, some of us just broke because we got bad spending habits. Like,
true.
Like the prices have always gone up. Like it's a continuous thing. Like if you look at any point in time, the further you go back, the cheaper things were. Like it's not new. Like we didn't. The prices didn't start going up when we was born. Like it's been a thing. Oh man, these prices, man, inflation, the recession. It's like no. Joe Biden has told us 20 times he just created 80,000 jobs, and we talk about recession. He's like, yeah, this is the greatest the economy's been ever since.
The spin.
The spin. I'm Republican now. I'm Republican. It's a recession. And I
ain't got no money. I'm a Republican now. Fix it.
I think that I wonder what our parents and that generation, what was their excuse? Because I want to know what they were saying. Like,
yeah, like what was
Y2K? Y2K.
Hey, freaking Rodney King. Rodney King.
Yo.
No, what?
Cut it.
Doesn't have to be.
Cut it.
Titanic just came out, crashed the whole
Titanic.
What? 98.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Someone said like my parents bought a $20,000 home when they were kids or when they were like young adults, and now it's worth $500,000. And I make more money than they did today, and I still can't afford a house. I'm going to be renting all my life. And someone was like, that's the millennial experience summed up in 2 words. Yeah, shit is, you're not getting the minimum wage has been the same for forever, and even though people are getting paid more, the prices have gone up so much that it doesn't matter if you don't own a home to
It's a
rent
lot
out.
more. It's a lot more competition than there used to be in the
Oh,
places.
to buy?
No, for work. You know, if these companies get away with paying minimum wage, and there's like 1,000 people in the work pool that are looking for work, as opposed to back in the 20s or 30s or 40s when your parents was here, there was only a hand 50, 60 people. So the workplace had to hire people at a higher wage because it's like, okay, well, we don't have a lot of people to work. You know,
To be attractive job, you have to pay more.
Yeah, you know, so that's just the way the world is working. But
well, the way the world is right now with people feeling broke, are there any perfect gift ideas or like stuff that you would suggest that would make a good gift that is low cost?
I mean, who are we talking about? Are we talking about kids? I think it's real easy to entertain kids if they're of a certain age. Like you get, the kids that get older, high school, they kind of pay more attention to brands and pay more attention to the outside, opinions. So it might be a little difficult for them, but for the younger kids, I think, honestly, bro, like I think one of the best gifts that a kid, like a young boy, could get is a remote control car.
Nice.
I think that's hella fun. Like I got one. I bought me one over here somewhere, and I just be on it. Like I just be on it. Like it's cool. It's like a video game, but in real life. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, probably like a little cheap. I got one for $10. So yeah, something like that.
Okay. And if it was like a gift to a friend like your age, like in our generation, like,
Me personally, like if I have the resources that I have, I'll probably make them a shirt, like design a shirt.
Oh, nice.
That'd be pretty cool. Like especially if they have something going on. Like for you, I'd make a Balinesian shirt. That'd be dope. Like just design something, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, you could wear it on the podcast. You could wear it.
Nice.
Something like that.
Something personal that they'll like or that they'll feel represents them.
And it'll be cheap to make if you have the resources. So
nice. That's a good idea.
And then like maybe for my girl or something, if I was like on hard times, I'll make her a song.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just make a song. Just dedicate something. I think that'll go over pretty well, And it'd be cold. Nah, Lou, look at me. I'm thinking. I might have to write this down. Getting the song to play in a card when you open the card. That'll be hard, bro.
Oh, okay.
That'll be hard. Or like your girl's favorite song. Like, like a song that's not usually in the card. Like if she likes, she likes Baby Got Back or something. I think
I like big basketball.
How about you? What you think?
Definitely I've read articles on like how to pick the right gift. Just trying to like get the information to make sure we're getting good, memorable gifts. And it really is trying to tie it to something that reminds you of that person. Like I got this scarf for you because it made me think about your eyes. It really brings out your eyes. And now every time they wear it, they're like, oh, hey, somebody like really rocks with my eyes. Or something that
he really rocks in my eyes.
It's the little things. Some people, or it's something that they're passionate about. That you can make something that feels like supports them, like a T-shirt or a card or a tool that they need replaced. Maybe not necessarily just like a construction tool. Maybe it's a work tool. Like
what if you got your girl a shirt that had an arrow pointing to the left and it said, I listen to his podcast?
Oh my God, she would not wear that. Hey, Merry Christmas to me. Can you put this on? hey, it's my gift. Can you put this on? No. World's best mom. That probably be better.
Okay.
And in very small print, he has a podcast. But yeah, just trying to compliment somebody through something that you recognize or that they're passionate about. and showing that you support them, I think is a good gift. And that can be a bunch of different things, however you can make that happen, whether it's a small card or a shirt or a tool, something like that. Just show that you appreciate and recognize them.
Here's some game real quick. If it's romantic, nice. Whenever your girl is talking about things and she seems very passionate or she likes it, just write it down.
Yep.
Like I got some stuff written down. I ain't found it yet, but it's still written down.
Oh man,
I'm looking for an old Kermit the Frog like hand puppet from her childhood. I mean, looking online. I'm still looking, but I'm just saying, write it down, man. It'll be cool. She'll love it, and yeah, that'll be dope. And for kids, get them something shiny and that has lights and makes noise and moves around. I seen a toy that one of these kids had. They talk and the toy talks back to them. It says exactly what they say in like a squirrely voice.
Oh, okay.
And it moves around. I was like, if I had that toy, I would never need a friend. I mean,
it's like this is my friend.
You're so awesome. You're so awesome. You can beat Marcus in basketball. You can beat Marcus. I just lied to myself.
Chippy gets me. Always got my back.
Oh man, Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming up. Do you have anything on your Christmas list right now?
No.
Go ahead, I'll clip it up. I'll clip it up and send it to your girl.
Get current with our bills. Freaking have money for some gifts.
Hey, yeah. I feel it. Yeah, I don't have it. I want a job. That's it. I got my paperwork situated. I'm waiting on it, but
nice.
Getting a job and then also getting checked, like thoroughly checked. You know what I'm saying?
What, medically?
Yeah, medically. Yeah.
Nice.
Because man, when my leg be hurt, I'm like, oh my god, is that a blood clot?
Bro, same. I feel like something weird. I'll be like, oh, if that travels up to your brain, you're fucking done. Come on, shake it out.
Yeah, you can start pounding on your leg or something. Like, yeah, we really at that age, bro. We really at that age. We're like every little thing, you just like, man, is that osteoporosis?
Oh, it's scary. Hopefully, you live somewhere where you can get checked and you take advantage of that. I need to do that too, for sure. Yeah, health is wealth. Do you I think lastly, when they go around the circle during Thanksgiving and they're like everyone has to say something they're thankful for?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get nervous when that happens?
I feel like the last time we did that I was nervous.
Whenever public speaking happens, I'm always super scared. Right?
Lance.
And then I have to tell myself to black out and go.
You was Mr. KHJ. You was Mr. Blue Sky Channel 6. What are you talking about?
Very scary. It's easy. It's easy when it's a camera and you're there with your friends. Like if I'm sitting in a room with just John Rayner and Siatafao, and I'm just like, we're just talking smack about the Raiders, about the Cowboys, about the Chargers, about the Lakers. Then it's easy, right? If I'm in front of a camera with Tulanga, has the camera on his shoulder, and it's just me and him, and we're in a crazy environment and stuff, but I'd hella black out and have to not think about how scared and nervous I am.
You talking about Thanksgiving dinner in front of your family, though?
Right. And then when you're in front of hella people that you don't usually see every day or talk to every day, and they might think you saying something is weird. Yeah. You start to get nervous and think about, what am I going to say? Oh, I don't want to mess it up and sound stupid. I don't want to say something and sound ungrateful. I don't want to it's like pressure to freaking just say something that you're thankful for. It can't be too small. It's got to be good enough that people are like, oh, nice. Next.
I be generic. I'm thankful that we're here today. I'm thankful for this food. I'm thankful we're all healthy and alive.
And then it moves right on. Hey, that might be it. That might be it. Just get it out and Get it away.
Yeah.
Get the circle moving to somebody else. I know if someone
You just
does
started
something
pulling
like
out a
that.
paper. First, I would like to thank the Academy. Damn, what kind of thank yous you be giving out, Lance?
Just trying to not mess it up. I don't know. Oh, maybe the lesson is don't overthink it. Just say I'm thankful. Hey, I'm really thankful for we're all here today.
Don't overthink it at all. Well, wait. Before we end this, we both lived in Samoa. We both lived in American Samoa. And one thing about it was the differences in some of the holidays, right? Specifically speaking on Halloween for the first part. The Halloween song is a lot different in Samoa. Of course, I should have known this. I mean, they do everything differently. Justin Bieber songs, everything. They will always put a Samoan spin on everything in America. You know, so, lole, let me see. You know, but yeah. So Halloween in American Samoa. We used to be in Fonkongo with my mom's side of the family, and we used to go trick or treating all throughout there. I would take my little nephews trick or treating. I wasn't trick or treating. And the songs over there, it was like trick or treat, smell my feet, happy Halloween. Like that was what all the kids was saying, and I was like, "Is this normal?" And then we just heard another one. Can you sing the other one for us?
It was Fa mole mole, my skalole, happy Halloween. I was like, when did they do that?
Yo,
bars though.
That's bars. Honestly, I low-key would have put that in the song now. Fa mole mole, my skalole, happy Halloween. Bruh, yeah. So the differences between holidays in American Samoa and holidays back home in California. Also Memorial Day, right? Was it Memorial Day, right? Memorial Day.
Cleaning the graves.
Yeah, in the States, Memorial Day is just like a day off. You remember the people who were passed. I think it's primarily for military people, right?
Yeah, I think so in States, yeah.
Yeah, it's primarily for military people. So if you have people who are in the military who served, passed, you usually go to the graves and drop off flowers. But in American Samoa, they didn't took it and ran with it. And it's just for anybody who died, not just military people. And when I was there and I seen Memorial Day coming up, we not finna have class. Cool, chilling.
Chill day, right?
I didn't realize there's no chilling on Memorial Day if you young. My grandma woke me up at 6:00. All right, you need to go. We gotta go get the flowers. We gotta go to all the villages. And then we had to get flowers on the road. Yeah, we had to get flowers on the road. And like the first one we went to had some flowers, but not a lot. Then we had to go to another spot. Then we had to go to another spot. And then we're like all sold out because everybody's buying flowers. And then we went to, I think we did the graves at our house. We got 3 graves there. Then we went to Fonkongo over there at that house. And I don't think we cleaned the graves there though. I think we just put the flowers on the graves. We tied it up a little bit. But then we went to Aoashi all the way on the east side to our family house over there. And we like deep cleaned it with a power washer. We painted it. Like repainted, you know. So Memorial Day. Big deal in American Samoa, and it's not just for military people. You will go to all the family that you're related to, and you will clean the graves. You will leave flowers. It's a real big ordeal. We was up at like 5:30, all the way until getting home at like 10:00 at night. And I was like,
I thought this was a day off.
Yeah, like I got school in the morning. Like, what the hell is this?
Can't take tomorrow off too.
Yeah, so I thought we was just dropping off flowers, and I didn't realize when we pulled up in Aoashi, my cousins pulled up with the power washer, with the paint buckets, and I'm like, what is y'all finna do? Because we finna drop off these flowers and bounce out. Like, no.
Y'all finna get active. Damn, okay, I see you.
How about you? Do you remember any memories of Memorial Day in Samoa?
Yeah, definitely cleaning up the family graves, power washing, scrubbing, new paint every once in a while. Yeah, and then tending to cleaning all that, and then probably going out and having like a barbecue or something where the rest of the family gets together. Yeah, but definitely that cleaning up the graves and it not being just for former military, but anyone who's passed on, and that American Samoa takes that for a day to really remember everybody.
I was like, damn, did our whole family serve in the military?
I'm sure a lot of them did, though. I mean, looking at like the graves, I'll be like, oh, like he'll serve for a little bit, but he served. He was a whole lifer. He was in for 20 years. Damn, she was in there. Okay,
tripping.
I was like, damn, it really was the only way to get off this island. Yo, it's all. It's been like that a long time.
It wasn't just you, Lance. You didn't come up with the reserve to the active to the North Dakota. You didn't create that pipeline, brother. Carolina. You didn't create that pipeline, brother. It was there.
I rode that pipeline to the freaking East Coast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely didn't start
it. Shout out to all the holidays, man. We appreciate all of y'all for giving us days off. Well, Canada already celebrated Thanksgiving, so I don't have nothing to look forward to.
My bad. I meant to ask you about like the whole Canadian Thanksgiving and how that goes and what the differences are.
I mean, this is the exact same thing. It's just a month earlier.
Okay, October.
2 months. 2 months earlier. I think it might be in September.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's even more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that.
Canada out here way ahead of America.
Well, yeah. Free healthcare and early Thanksgiving. Other than that, though, man, I think that pretty much wraps up our episode. But we do have some plugs. You want to go ahead and start the plugs, bro?
Yeah, definitely. Listen to this podcast, Way Back Wednesday, dropping every Friday morning. Also, the Politicking podcast and the Patreon. You sign up for the Patreon. Was it $5 a month? Gets you $5. 4 episodes.
Yeah, $5 a month gets you 1 extra weekly episode from the Politicking podcast. So yeah, go ahead and tap in with that. We also have the Pacifica Movie Starter Kits, hosted by Lance and hello Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Revisiting contemporary Pacific Islander movies, and doing a basic play-by-play breakdown, and also chiming in with their own experiences, stories, and inputs about things. And also, man, if you are a sports fanatic or just somebody who casually enjoys sports and want to hear some riveting discussions about the week, sports of the week.
You want to hear Charger, Raider, Seahawks fans, occasional 49er fans show up and just talk about football, basketball going on now. Definitely check us out. Polynesian Podcast, Sunday NFL Recast. We've also got the midweek episode that drops Wednesday night. Yeah, so 2 episodes a week covering all the sports, score, stats, analysis that you need.
Yeah, and also look us up on YouTube, the Politicking Network, or the Politicking Podcast. All videos will be there from the Politicking Podcast, the Pacifica Movie Starter Kit, and Way Back Wednesday. So that'll be your one platform, at least visually, to get all of our content, all of our videos, all of our clips. And yeah. Did you have anything else to add, brother?
No, just thank you everybody for listening to this Way Back Wednesday episode, throwing back to the nostalgic feelings of the holidays with family. And yeah, make sure you tap in, follow us, subscribe, rate 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to. Rating, that helps, right?
Yes, it helps with the algorithm. So if you like what you listen to, man, go ahead and rate us.
Yeah, 5 stars only.
Rate us, don't debate. Rate us, don't debate us.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening. For Sefa M, I am Lance Falatongo. This has been the Way Back Wednesday podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Five.